episodes for the first thing, so
Good.
bloody show. All right, cool, we're back.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's not going to drop out again. Nah, we look solid. Carry on.
Yeah,
Cool.
beautiful.
Sorry for the interruption.
Sweet. All right. So we're saying he's a transport specialist. Was that it?
Yep.
Something like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
And pilot.
Transport specialist.
So special.
And so you would have had a bit of experience out in the system. You know, maybe working on some of the larger rigs that are like moving between outposts. You might have done some smaller rig stuff, like you might have done some exploration through asteroid areas, doing some scanning and looking for stuff. You might have also done some surface missions where you're in a land vehicle on some of the other planets doing some exploring and maybe come across some native fauna, angry native fauna that you've had to put down.
Yep.
Them conks, bro.
Damn conchs everywhere. There's like an infestation on them.
They're dangerous as.
So
At some point,
okay,
there's got to
that's
be a conch stampede.
So tell me,
Heavy.
Guy Powers,
Mm-hmm.
tell me. Da-na-na-na. Where did that go? I just lost the thing. So have you filled out the rest of your sheet? Or do we need to do that?
No, I
Yeah.
haven't done anything here. What is required? I probably get rid of some of this other stuff. I'm not a precognitive person at all.
You've basically just got to drop all the skills from your background package and training package into your character sheet. Bro.
Yep. Okay. I think I get combat gunnery. So I guess I bump that up to a 0.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. I think I get it. Culture, world.
World.
So whatever world we're on.
So, yeah, do we want to decide that now?
Oh no, we'll finish his character
Nav,
sheet.
navigation
say-
is a 0.
I was gonna say you can swap that out for a vehicle because
Right.
Callaway's already got nav.
Okay.
Or just have two
hang on, I've also
navigators
got a-
could feasibly be
I'm
relevant.
going to make sure my last character's stats aren't shining through as well. It's not just... Okay. Then vehicle. So we've got a few here. Water, space, land, grav, air. Is that up to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'll go land, space.
Or grav
You're
would
allowing me
would
to.
be like just hover vehicles if we have those.
Do we have grav? I wasn't sure where we
Yeah,
sat on them.
I think Grav is Grav's not like an amazingly intense tech or anything like that. I don't
Okay.
think. But
Then we'll
I
go
think things like
grav space.
You can have a grav bus,
space.
dude.
That'd be like the greatest thing ever. I've always wanted a grav bus.
That'd be so sweet.
It'd be pretty sweet.
Vega bus.
All the magic
Vega
school
boys.
bus.
Okay, and then so your pilot skills.
Pilot. Let's go. Have
Combat
fun
gunnery.
with that. Pilot. Reveal to me your secrets. Is that under expert training packages?
Yeah.
Okay, so another one to combat gunnery. I'm gonna have like all the guns.
Boom.
Culture spacer. Splam. Exosuit. Is that even on the sheet? I wouldn't have thought so. It's something. Oh no, it is there. Holy Christ! It's like
So
it's a
excited.
beautiful thing. Yeah.
Mind blown.
Another one, the NAV Tech Astronautics.
Mate.
Oh,
You know
baby.
things.
baby, this is like everything I've always wanted, but I don't understand. Tech, post tech,
That's so many skills,
vehicle
man.
any, and vehicle space. So what? Another one to space, and then I can just like round it out.
What's your vehicle any? You gonna go grav again, or land, or air?
I was thinking of rounding it out with land just in case, because it wouldn't make much sense if it's like, yeah, I'm flying this grav bus all across the world, and then you give me a motorbike, and I'm like, what?
What are these round things?
What? This touches the ground? What are you talking about?
Plebs.
How does this even work, bro? Cool.
Cool. So just keep in mind that 0 is basically a rudimentary knowledge of,
Yep.
like better than not knowledge of.
Mhm.
How's it? Here we go. On page 15, it tells you, it describes the skill level. So 0 is like a trainee, 1 is a professional,
Mhm.
and 2 is a proper expert.
Okay.
And then you get 3, which is a master, and 4, which is legendary.
Sweet.
So it's pretty easy to get up to like a 1 or a 2. But I think going up to that next level, it starts to cost skill points when you start leveling up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cool. So you give me a spaceship and or a bunch of gunnery things.
And
I'll
you
get you
good to
there.
go. Nice.
Don't you even worry about that.
Sweet.
So what? Tell me a little bit about like what movie characters or actors, or how can I anchor my thoughts about Guy Powers in terms of someone I might already know?
As another example, oh man, that's a tough one. It's like I know the archetype. I'm just having a hard time coming up with anything specific.
Mash a few together.
Okay, all right. Imagine a wild night of passion between Riker and Ian Malcolm.
Who's Ian Malcolm? I know that name.
Jurassic Park. That's Chaos Theory. That's Chaos.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum's character.
Yeah, that's
That's awesome.
So we've got Sam Neill and Jeff Goldblum in the
2/3 of our
Together
party
at
is
last.
from Jurassic Park.
together at last. It's beautiful. Yeah, and
So
clearly can be a
Adam-
kid.
Adam's character is based on the T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
Or one
I
of the
just,
raptors.
I just walk in on
Yeah.
people when they're in the toilets.
Oh, that got dark real quick.
Well, that's what the
Clever
T-Rex does, doesn't it? It just destroys the joint.
It's true. Specifically lawyers.
There you
That's
go.
what he's
Yeah.
about.
This is gonna
likes
get
that
this is
legal
gonna get
flesh.
disturbing real quick. So,
I love it. I love where this is going.
as a side note, I don't think either Rick or I have rolled our main attributes. So that's it. That's interesting.
I believe Rick has.
Have you?
Yeah.
I haven't rolled mine,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna quickly roll mine. If
What,
that's all right.
strength, dex,
Yeah,
con, etc.? Yeah, that's done.
I haven't done mine.
So you roll yours, and I'll punch them into your sheet for you, man.
Oh, thank you. You're a wise man.
Punch it.
This is strength.
Strength.
Word.
Oh, baby. So strong.
All right, here
Intelligence.
goes int. Oh,
Ooh.
That's a shame.
a dumb engineer. What even? Dex,
Wisdom.
wisdom. What pedestrian rolls? Con. Oh, for God's sake! And here's charisma. Dude,
Oh,
can I
Right,
like
at
get
least
the
it's-
dice,
full re-roll?
You're kind of a
maybe?
brute.
the dice really
Right,
don't
do it.
want you to be smart.
Dude, have
say
a
a
spirit
full
thought for
reroll.
me. I'm a pilot with shitty decks.
Well, my primary attributes are wisdom and
Have fun.
constitution, so I could make a wisdom a 1 or my constitution is 0.
Have you got perception?
Yeah.
Would
And
you
I've
like
got
to make a roll for it.
and having a high primary
I'd
tribute
say-
is good for my power points as well. So
Wisdom?
yeah.
Yeah, because
So I might put
cool.
wisdom up to a 14 and call that good. And that will make my level 1 power points 1 plus my primary tribute, so I'll have 2 power points to start with.
Okay, punch that in. Everyone's hit points, by the way, are whatever the max hit dice is. So psychic is D4, I think. Expert is D6.
Correct.
So 6.
So 6 from 6.
4 from 4. I'm squishy with low constitution.
Do you reckon we can take a quick pause on the stream? Or actually, you guys can keep rolling. What you guys need to next fill out is the attack bonus and saving throws
Okay.
for your level 1, which is all in the core stats section up the top.
Cool.
And then your saving throws are... Sorry, your attack bonus is up the top. Your saving throws is 2 sort of sections down. So just make sure that you punch those in that are line up with your class.
Yeah, no worries.
And
man.
then roll for credits as well. So that's or coin, as we're going to call them. Which is
400 plus
roll
1d6 times 100.
1d6 times 100. Yeah.
Cool. No worries, man. If you need to pop away, we can handle this for a moment.
If has anyone got a Constitution modifier of a +1?
Nope.
No.
I don't.
You gotta take, if yours is -1, so that's 1 off your hit point.
Ah, man.
Starting hit point as well. I'll BRB, so see you guys in a moment.
No worries. So when Space Master gets back, we'll have to determine what we're allowed to buy, if there's any restrictions on this colony, but you can still roll credits. So just go /R1d6. I think you can do the full math in there. Yeah, you can do full math in there. So so you've got 200 plus 400. So you've got 600 Callaway in total. I get 900 in total.
Why do I get plus 400?
Because the
just everyone
starting
does.
equipment is spend 400 plus 1d6 times 100.
Right, okay.
So base level is 400. So I've got 900 credits to spend. Oh baby.
Where does it say this?
Ooh, yeah.
It's on page 8 of the PDF. Or 9, depending. It's 9 on the PDF,
Okay.
8 it's numbered 8. You know what I mean.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
No, you shut up.
No, you wear a jacket.
Oh, I'm wearing a jacket.
No, you're not.
Oh, shit.
You might be. Okay.
And then
Roll hit points for your character. Oh god.
so you have 6 hit points, Rick.
Yeah, everyone's
Alright.
got 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've
that was
actually
easy.
got 3, so
Yeah.
great job.
It's because you're a pleb.
I'm a pleb.
Keep in mind that like one weapon will kill you.
Yeah, no,
Like
I will be
any
avoiding
weapon.
active conflict.
I'll
So,
try not to shoot you
thank you.
too much.
Space Master, we were talking about if there's any purchasing restrictions in terms of tech, or like, do we not buy weapons except for Callaway, who has need for them? Like, is there any overarching thematic requirement for what we do or do not buy?
I'd basically just say go with what feels right with your knowledge of the setting, and if you think you're like pushing your limits, then you probably are.
Yeah. Well, I assume I would have a trank sniper rifle provided as part of my job, yeah? Essentially.
Maybe everyone gets one thing that's provided with their job.
Okay, yeah, so mine would be a tranquilizer sniper rifle.
Mine would probably be toolkit post-tech, I suppose. Would that make sense?
Yep.
Mine would probably be like a really nice pair of driving gloves.
Well, maybe the whole bus is on loan.
Yeah,
Just
I
saying.
don't own it, so I'm not sure if I can.
Yeah.
I can mark it down there.
No, I wouldn't say he's got a vehicle yet.
Oh, burn. Sorry. So I get it. Is it okay if I have a free post-tech toolkit?
Mhm.
Solid.
So my idea with this rifle would be that it is initially like the only rounds that I have are these stun rounds, effectively,
Mm-hmm.
rather than
Like non-lethal.
essentially. And then, like, if we move into a situation where I need to be killing people, I can buy rounds that are lethal or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got stun stuff.
Wrong way
primarily,
around, I
right?
think. Is that right?
Essentially, yeah, I've got stun ammo, effectively.
Sweet.
Here we go.
So I'm
Just so
gonna.
I can
Right.
use the standard like sniper rifle stats, effectively.
Cool. It looks like Guy only got Oh, it does times as well. How about
Oh
that?
dang! You got
Yeah,
gypped.
bro.
So you got 500.
Yeah, I
total
got
to
gypped
spend.
hard.
Dang.
It's alright.
It's alright. Just remember this setting. Like money isn't a whole bunch of shit. Anyway, it's just like meh.
It's alright. I'll only be able to afford cheap driving gloves. We'll make do for now.
I'm just buying things that make sense thematically.
The one
Can I
The one
get
thing
away with
that
like a
I'm
6-shooter on that budget?
What are you saying, Space Master?
you don't have combat projectile, so you could, but you'll basically shoot yourself in the foot.
Oh yeah.
Damn it. So does this mean I can only have like a ship cannon strapped to my back because of my skills?
No.
It's okay. Maybe I can be a pugilist.
Just punch shit. I'm trying to figure out. I got this toolkit, but like I'm trying to understand its influence on the game. It doesn't really say. Toolkits containing a wide range of necessary tools for a particular skill set. Toolkits can handle most any job that doesn't require a full-scale shop or lab, but it doesn't say if it influences a role or not, or if you just have it.
Can it reverse polarities?
Maybe. I don't know. It's whack. I think my assumption is that if you don't have the toolkit, then you wouldn't otherwise be able to do the thing. So having the toolkit lets you make the roll if you're in a scenario where you need one.
Mm.
I would presume.
Definitely. If you were trying to build or fix or do something
Yeah.
in the field, yeah.
And I've also got a meta
definitely.
tool, which is a wrist
Only not in the
mounted,
workshop where you've got...
which is rad. But yeah, that's cool. This meta
Yeah.
tool sounds rad. It's a wrist mounted
Is the meta tool
toolkit.
new?
Yeah. It's a wrist mounted toolkit basically, which lets you do like small jury rigged repairs and temporary fixes to tech until a larger wrench can be used to solve the problem. Pretty badass, if I do say so myself.
Cool.
Now, I might personally also buy, and not necessarily for its armor value, but because it would make sense to have woven body armor, like it'd be kind of similar to what Ellis would wear for his job, maybe.
Mhm.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or you'd have something to protect against burning, at least, I guess.
Yeah,
And, like,
burning and
stuff
like
like that.
dropping things on him, for example. Sweet. Well, I'm all bought up. I've got 200 spare credits, which are mine.
Nice.
Hey, is there I thought there was a section for armor. But no, AC
So
5.
my dude was gonna have woven body armor. So I assume if he's out in the field, he would have some sort of protection. And that kind of seems to fit the most from what I can see.
Yeah, that would make sense. Some kind of protection, because you never know. Job hazards.
Yeah, work safe and all that.
Mm-hmm. This colony's got work safe. Good God. Could you imagine? Sweet. How you going over there, Rick?
Cool.
I'll just have a leather jack, as they call it, which sounds like something you'd find in a kink dungeon. But basically your standard like anti-hero protagonist brown leather trench coat type thing.
The Han Solo
let's get
jacket.
stereotypical here, fellas.
Giggity.
The Firefly Han Solo jacket.
That's the one.
Do it.
And then once I level up, I'll just strap a deflector array to my back along with that ship's cannon.
Just casually strap on a deflector array.
And we'll be fine. We'll be golden.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
Exactly. I'll get you to make it.
I'll try. No, I don't have a weapon, but we're in a safe, loving colony, so no problems, right?
Totally
fine.
Yeah, well, I've only got a weapon because it's part of my job.
Mm-hmm. You can do all the shooting.
Unfortunately, I can't use any kind of weapon.
Well, I'm not skilled in them
Because
either.
I will either shoot or stab myself.
So I have given my guy a knife as well, purely for research purposes, of course.
Purely.
I don't think there's ever been a game where we've played where you haven't had a knife.
Hey, it's standard RPG equipment. Yeah, you've got to have a gun and a knife.
Yeah. On that note, I'm going to have a tamed pet giant rat.
What to do your
That's
bidding?
not a thing in the equipment list.
Oh, on page 472 of the extended obscure edition, you'll find.
That's right. And a +1 mace of dexterifying.
Which insta-kills everything that isn't a giant rat.
That's right. Including spaceships.
Yep.
So yeah,
Confirmed.
my thing was the knife was I would have like a classic researcher boot knife going on.
That works.
Beautiful.
I kind of feel like I would have a knife too.
You'd probably have like a Swiss Army knife or something.
Yeah, except there isn't one.
I imagine you with just like a big wrench.
What about like a Swiss Army monoblade?
No,
They only cost 50.
just a Swiss Army sword.
Yeah,
Never
no,
mind.
but monoblade can refer to the knife long version. Yeah, stripping
Just
wires
a
and shit.
sorry, just a Swiss Army vortex cannon. Nothing major.
Swiss Army grenade, whatever. Swiss Army greatsword. That sounds awesome. Anyway, I don't know. Because we're playing a game that does inevitably have combat, I'm going to be caught with my proverbial pants down, but
Yeah, well,
Hey,
we
you put a
too, dog.
wrench.
that's cool. We'll let Galloway do all the shooting, and we'll just grab vehicles we can put onto autopilot and aim at enemies.
All right. Space Master, level with me here. What can I get away with, if anything?
But you propose some things, and I'll say yes and or no.
Well, I mean, I can't have any kind of shooty thing that I hold in my hand.
You can, but anytime you go to shoot it, it's at a -1.
You're gonna
Yeah.
end up shooting yourself in the face, basically.
Or kill that new giant rat. of yours.
Basically, like whilst it, like in your mind, the thematic, stylization of having a 6-shooter is awesome. Keep in mind, combat is pretty lethal in this game, and then in the rules, and there's not much I can do to fudge our way around that.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, and in terms of the setting, unless you're actually think of what's the one with the bugs? The sci-fi movie with the bugs. Starship Troopers.
Dude.
Think of like
Do you get me?
think of the dude who goes off to be a researcher and stuff. He might have access to an automatic weapon in the lab to shoot at a caged animal, but he wouldn't have a six-shooter. So in a similar sense, like the pilots, they don't have, they're not armed, but the soldiers are. So it's kind of, again, thinking, I'd probably suggest against it.
Scytheless from chat says Starship Troopers, maybe. And hello, Scytheless.
That's right. Let me hit you with this then. What if I've got a six-shooter but no ammunition? And I just like to hold it. And eventually, I'm going to learn how to use it.
It's just you saw
just found it somewhere.
Yeah.
What do you think of it? It's a heirloom.
Family heirloom. There you go. I'll pay that. But you don't have to buy it.
You just watched like too many ancient spaghetti western movies and wanted to be like John Wayne or something.
Fucking right. Yeah, and I like stand in front of the mirror at the back of the transport jet.
Like quick draw.
Just like,
And you like walk around
just
spinning it
practicing.
and occasionally dropping it.
yeah, dropping it. Yeah, that's fine. And then like freaking out, rubbing it off, rubbing it clean,
Done.
blowing on it.
Okay, getting into awkward territory. All right.
Hey, there's
moving
nothing
along.
awkward about that. Just a love between a man and his pistol.
Yeah. Okay. So, we're getting close to the end of the session tonight. Like, what time have you guys got up your sleeve?
Yeah, I've got a vamoose pretty
shortly.
nowish. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 more minutes. So, I guess it looks like there's a couple of new people who've jumped on the stream. So, sorry that you've jumped on towards the end of the session, but we will be having more sessions, and I will make sure that I post to the Stars Without Number subreddit when we do kick off the next session.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Kluger and the other guys here will post on their respective Twitter feeds to get a few people over.
Yeah, and
but basically, just to summarize, where we've gone through what we've gone through today is session 0 in terms of getting everyone's characters in shipshape order, establishing what the setting is going to be like, because it's not, I guess, straight up off the shelf Stars Without Number. We are starting in a limited scope setting of like one colony that hasn't connected with any other, in one system that hasn't connected with any other systems yet. So it's kind of like in the dark, so to speak. So we established some rules about that earlier on, and I guess our true session 1 will kick off with the action. And so I've got I'm just looking at my notes here. That's why I was asking, should we kick off with scene 1, act 1, scene 1? But I don't think we're going to have the time to do that tonight.
I know, I would have loved to, but yeah, I think we'll run short of time.
Yeah. Yep. I had a few technical glitches with my laptop, so I've had to relocate my PC from the front half of the house where I have sleeping children to the back half of the house. So yeah, we were a bit delayed in starting. But hey, thanks for coming by, everyone, players and stream watchers alike.
Yep. One final postscript is that YouTube doesn't have a custom URL yet, but if you search for Roll for Perception, these will all be re-uploaded to there for anyone who wants to do a full catch-up on what happened.
Can we, hang on, can we just chuck that link in chat?
If you wouldn't mind, because my internet is currently under duress uploading for the stream.
Let me see if I can actually find the channel.
We've also got a decent amount of previous content on there as well.
We do have some
if you guys want to see us,
content.
Yeah, if you guys want to see us playing some stuff, then jump on there and have a look.
You're a champ, Rick.
I do what I can.
All right, so that's it. We're all rolled up, and hopefully next week or in the coming weeks, we'll on another Thursday we'll roll up for session 1. Boom.
Yeah, I think the next plan is for a fortnight from now. Is pretty much the schedule. But like I said, it's probably best that we get the links out for the Twitch feed later on.
Rad. Sounds good.
Awesome.
All right, dudes. I'm about to press stop, so we'll catch you all real soon. Peace
See
out.
everybody.
Bye now.
Hey guys.